Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is a video for the collaboration 10 on the 10th hosted by Metal Scrappin' Chick, who is Kim, and there are a bunch of other people who are participating. The whole premise is to make at least 10 Christmas cards a month, so you have all your Christmas cards ready to go when December hits, which is the most busiest time of the year. Okay, so this time I made 10 cards plus a bonus card, and mostly I like to use embossing. I used some embossing folders. I had seen someone do a video and they had embossed something, and I thought, oh, that was so pretty. And I started looking through mine, and this is what I used on mine. I used this embossing folder from Sizzix. I used this Fa La La, which my husband looked at the card and went, why does it say fly? He said, it sounds like something that's at the back of your throat coming out. So I made some with this. I made some with this Sizzix. I don't know if you can see it, but it has little Christmas words all over it. And then I made some with this, and this is like little, it's got snowman faces all over it, and it is the cutest thing. Okay, so let me show you the cards I made. Happy New Year, by the way. So here are the first two that I made using that deer head, and I embossed it on some red foil paper. And then I just embellished it. This is a sticker. The poinsettias are like from Hobby Lobby. And then this is just a die of a leaf. I try to keep them pretty simple. These are just 5x7 cards. And then on the inside, I have another layer of pattern paper with some cream paper. And then this is a die cut from Sizzix too. I think it's meant to go like on the inside of an envelope lid, but I like it like that, and it's pretty fine looking. So both of those are like that, and I like how this turned out. Just kind of simple. I like it. So that's those two, and then the next three I did were the Fa La La cards. 2, 3, and so I used some gold foil paper, and you can see I've got some color on here, and what I used is I used this it's like a rub-on. This has to be 15 years old because I've had it way before my youngest child was born. But it is like a rub-on, and you just rub it onto a surface. And so I just put some on my finger and rubbed like where the berries were, and then the green on the leaves. And then I used a little bronze on these like pine cone things. And I really like how it turned out. It kind of reminds me of that old school foil paper that we used to have like in the 70s that had the different colors that were kind of muted. But I love how that turned out, even though it says fly. So you open it up, and then I've got Deck the Halls and a little holly sprig, and that's how those are on the inside. So that's those three. And then I made only one like this, and I had stamped this Christmas tree, and this stamp is from, I don't even know where I got it from. This stamp, I'm not sure where it's from, but it says 100 proof press, so it's pretty old. But I stamped it in a green, and then I colored it in with colored pencils, and cut it an oval. I used a gel pen for the star and like the little garland on there. And then die cut it out with an oval and then put another oval behind it. And then I've got a piece of trim here, and this was just a scrap of paper. And I liked how I had this scrap of cardstock, and when I ran it through the embossing folder, like the white of the cardstock, because it's a white core, white showed up. So I kind of like that. You open this one up, and I had used a rub-on here, and then I just used another scrap of the cardstock, and then another scrap of, another piece of that trim. And this year, I'm trying to finish all the insides of my cards while I do them, because this past year I did not, and I'm putting my stamp on the back too. And then the last cards I made, they're all the same. And they're with this snowman. And they're very simple too. It has a red card base, and I used some Nina pearl paper to emboss these snowmen. And as soon as I embossed it, I was like, why haven't I been using this? Where has this been all my life? And I realized it's been in my stash, I just haven't used it. This is some washi tape that I had gotten from Dollar General like a couple of years ago, 3 years ago. It's been a while. And then these are some stickers that I had. I think I got those from Dollar General. And then I used a scrap of this black paper that has the white snowflakes. And you open these up. And I've got another strip of that washi. And I've got Happy Holidays on here. And I punched that out and then punched another scrap and just kind of gave it a little shadow. And I used up the rest of these stickers that were on with these. So the stickers on the inside are a little different, but basically the same. So that's my 10 cards. And then for my bonus card, I had made this embellishment. I was in this group called Crafty Dares. And one dare was like you had to use something with thread, and you had to use a colored image and then a flower, I think. Something crazy. And so I had made this. Someone had gifted me this image, and I ended up coloring her and cutting her out. And then I just used a background. I die cut a blue and then some of this white glitter paper for snow. And then I die cut a bigger circle with the red, and I did even holes all the way around, and then I just crocheted this trim on there with, it was just enough red thread that I had left for that. And then I just embellished it with some holly leaves and a poinsettia, and those came from Hobby Lobby. So I had this embellishment already. Well, I turned it into a card. So you open it up like that, and it says the most wonderful time of the year. And I just thought that turned into the cutest card. Anyway, that is all of my cards for this month. You should look at the list of people below in the description. There's a lot of people playing along this year. And I'm having a really good time with this. Last year I had made so many cards that I have a lot of cards left over. So I will probably be donating a lot this year. Anyway, you guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.